Well, hello Minecrafters! Welcome to another episode of Sharlenwar's adventure. So hopefully we'll get this right. I'm doing a narration here, so I'm trying something different. I'm having issues with the audio, so I'm doing the voice separate from when I play. So we'll see how this works. I'm hoping it's going to work a lot better, because then I can tweak the settings and the volume if I have to, and I can get to work right. So I'm just going to do a little kind of like a world tour, just to show you what I've done and what this place is like. I've named this place the Refuge. That was kind of something at the end that I decided to start doing, just so that way we can identify what each building is, and to make the series a little more interesting. So that's why the next series I've named it The World of Ithacaron. Where I got that name from is basically just something inspired from the old Ultima Online days. It's a game, it's an MMORPG, it's something that probably a lot of you younger crowd hasn't heard of. But basically that was in its day the EverQuest, or sorry, I guess the World of Warcraft of today. So that is what that was back in the day. So yeah. So down here there's an extensive cave system in here. I was going to build a minecart system down here at the bottom. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. It's kind of cool in a way. I guess we'll crawl back up to the top. And just while we do that, I'll grab a drink here. So yeah, so season 2. So I guess I got about 6 minutes to talk, or well, roughly there. So season 2 is going to basically, yeah, I was just kind of, just looking at the textures again, because it's been a while. Because I had to revert back to the standard texture pack until everything settles down and the updates are stabilized, because they've already added another update, 1.2.3. Yeah, so here we go. I like the minecarts. I think I'm going to use those a lot more in the next series. So expect the minecart stations and maybe a few other things, because I want to try out those powered minecarts that they have with the storage minecarts. I have an idea, so we're going to kind of play with that. I'm not sure if minecarts need proper spacing, so I'm going to make an interesting track system, I think. I'm still kind of thinking how and where it's going to go, and I noticed that Anvil, when you loads in everything a lot quicker, it doesn't slow down as fast, or it just seems to do the job. I got vines here just to add the look to the place. Just getting a little bit creative. Yeah, the station. I was going to build a whole station going inside and down into the cavern, or into the cave portal. I didn't like the nether. It put me in such a retarded spot. I was not happy whatsoever. So yeah. Down there I got a farm, an indoor farm. So I remember in the early days that's where I spent a lot of time hiding away. So yeah, the lighting in there, everything grows relatively quick, but I noticed Things still take their time. Yeah, I got kind of creative in the end. Because before I left here, I added that little tiny railing. I was going to add a wood railing on that, but then we moved. This is kind of an early experiment here with the bridge. An early house up here. Ah, yes, the to-do list, where I give credit to Ethos for eats. Well, I guess Etho, not Ethos. And Craft Bench, but I haven't seen him on in a while. He hasn't made a video in a long time. So, yeah. I wait, but that's okay. Because I've learned to enjoy this game a lot more because of doing the YouTube videos. Even if nobody was watching these, I would still do them. I would still post them, still put them up. Because it makes me want to play the game. It makes me, I don't know, it's weird. It's like motivation. And yes, you know, I've been watching a few other LPs and series. I don't know. What's going to be special in my series is, I don't know, I just play it and then we experience Minecraft together. And then at the end, I'll always do the world update. I think what I'm going to do is a lot like, oh, I watched a video of his. Shoot, someone I should give credit to, but I watched one of his videos today. A good old gamer, I think that's the one, and he said he was going to do a series which was about 3 to 4 months long. I think that's going to be kind of the same idea. Maybe, I'm not too sure yet on that. It might be a little bit too quick for me, but maybe if you stuck with one big build in the game, and then I don't know, because I like to play Minecraft too. Like, I like to go around and adventure. This is the farm here. I was going to build an automated system in here. I ran out of resources. I needed a lot more redstone and tracks than I realized, so I abandoned that quite quickly and then went on to the Refuge. That gave me that push, and then with 1.2 coming out, I was like, yeah, I might as well build something nice for people. The gravel I use as the path, which is kind of neat. And it still looks good even under the old texture pack, so it's alright. Yeah. Chickens. You know, it's kind of interesting. You know, it's a lot easier to get iron armor than it is to get leather armor. And the reason I say that is because you need cattle for leather armor, and not all cattle drops leather. So I find it actually easier to just dig down, find your iron, smelt that, and voila, you can make armor super quick versus having to kill a whole bunch of, or I shouldn't say kill, but having to go and harvest a whole bunch of cattle. It gets challenging, and even if you have to use the farm, like that's why I created that chamber in there, so that way, you know, I could collect them all. So yeah, so I don't know. This is kind of like a base. It turned into a base after I built it, a slime farm. It's not very productive anymore. I think the slime chunks have changed with the new update. So because everything's changed, even with the seed and whatnot. So that's why I decided to go to New World. So I'm hoping all of you will come on to that, will join in on that. I would just like to quickly thank all of my subscribers and everybody else who's watched the video but hasn't subscribed. If you like a show, just like it, because I guess it helps with YouTube ratings and whatnot and other people to see it. So yeah, I appreciate all of you. You know, I love all of you. God loves you all. Yes, I'll have to throw that in there. And yeah, and I hope to see you in the world of Ithacaron. And here, I guess I was going to enchant something to see if I could get something good before the end here, just to kind of finish it off and to say goodbye. So then I decided on the iron pickaxe. I thought, wonder if I can get anything interesting. Went for level 8 because that's all I had, and efficiency 1. Yeah, I thought, what a waste. So, yeah. So I'll put a world download of this up. It'll be in the description. And if you do comment, you definitely PM me or anything like that. You know, feel free. The redstone stuff, yeah. So yeah. So thank you, and you all have an excellent and amazing day with update 1.2.3. Have a good day.